Okay, remember I told you guys I was a teacher before? One thing that I used to hate when I used to have open house or parent-teacher conferences is a bunch of empty seats where the parents weren't there. How pivotal is it to have your parent involved actively every night, every week in your school experience?
Well, if my mom wasn't involved, then I can tell you that I would have dropped out and not been in school right now. I don't know what I would have been doing, but if my mom wasn't involved, then I would not be here.
Well, it's kind of hard to ask because, you know, we're all in this big economical slump and they need to work. They need to make money to make sure we have a house to live in and food to eat. And a lot of parents don't have the same schooling that we're getting now, so they can't really keep up with the work we're doing, or they're exhausted by the time they get home. So I don't know, it's kind of like a double-edged sword because you're afraid to ask in the first place. And then even if you do, you might get rejected.
Is there a correlation between parental involvement, whether it's just saying, hey, do you need anything from me? Did you make sure you did your homework? Or is there a correlation between parental involvement and success in school?
I think so, yeah. I mean, it's helped me a lot to be able to share my experiences with my dad and to know that, you know, he knows that I'm doing okay. You know, and same with my mom and my sisters, you know, that they know what I'm doing in school and they know that I'm doing okay, and having them listen to me and having them, you know, talk about their experiences has helped me a lot.
I think the schools need to do a better job by educating the parents about how to read transcripts, how to read report cards. And I don't see, my parents never went to an open house, not because they didn't want to, it's because we never knew about it. And I see the same problem with the kids that I work with. We have to like go and ask the school, when are you guys gonna have an open house? Or sometimes we have to even do a different open house so that the parents of our kids can go, and we have a good response. My job is to visit their houses and make sure that the parents know what their kids are doing at school and how are they doing. And I have friends that are highly involved. They not necessarily go to the school because, like someone mentioned earlier, sometimes they have to work, otherwise they wouldn't have a food on the table. But if you tell them, if you explain them, they will give their all for their kids to go to school and have a better future. I just think that right now at this point, there is a lot of work that needs to get done in the high school and the school systems. And I don't want to blame anyone because if that would be really unfair. I have met great teachers. I think a lot of the teachers at South and North, which are the schools that I know more, they do their best, but they have a lot of kids. It's really overwhelming if you work at a high school. So I just want to make that point.
Now, there's not one, you've all probably learned there's not one track for everybody, right? We all know that. We all acknowledge that, you know, different strokes for different folks, that there's different paths and everyone can be successful. But for you guys, what does education, is there a value in education? I want to hear from everybody else the value of education.
Well, for my family, education has always been very valuable, you know. No matter what we do, no matter like how we are, we always have to be going to school and, you know, learning. And the way I see school, you know, it's like, or right now college, I'm in college, and the way I see college is a place where you get to find yourself because you're learning from so many people. You're learning about so many different stuff that are around you, you know, that really, it helps you learn about yourself. It's not just learning about science or math, you know, but you also learn about yourself because you know what you want to do, you know, you learn what you want to be, and that's, yeah, self-discovery. That's how I see school.
I believe that school pays back, you know. School is really important since in the future you're gonna have to pay your own bills and have a family, and of course you don't want to struggle with money. So I guess that's a really good, attending school is a really good opportunity to have a better job and enough, you know, have enough money to pay your bills and take care of your family.
I also grew up with a family that values education a lot, and I always remember my mom telling me that education might not make you rich, but it will give you the right to choose. And I believe that education gives you freedom. It gives you the right to do what you want, to choose, to not be ignorant. when you get an education, it's less likely that people are going to take advantage of you because you know better. So I don't see education, I don't see the link. I mean, it is the link, but I don't see education and money as a connection. I know it is, but I just believe that people should get educated just because when you know, you have more possibilities to make the right choice.
They've basically said it all, or if not more, but yeah, it's not only does it obviously give you more opportunities for jobs or employment, but also it helps you get to know yourself, like self-discovery, like she said, but you get to know more about yourself, you get to know more about the things around you. That's really important. I mean, I know it is, a lot of people don't realize it because they haven't really experienced it maybe on the right level, but it's very important.
To be honest, walking across that stage to get your diploma, being surrounded by your friends, your family, your mentors, makes every single day worth it.
I believe in the value of education because without an education, like in our economy these days, without an education, you're going to get nowhere. You have to at least have a high school diploma to even get a job, and now for most jobs you have to have a college degree. So I believe in the value of education.
It's about caring and it's about giving back and it's helping making a difference in kids' lives. And those kids are going to be the adults that are going to be our next leaders in our community, our society.
And I believe that most of the people in the county, in Jackson County and in our outlying area are very community oriented. I believe that we want to rise to the call. And so for me, I just want to be here and make the call and say if you feel that there's an opportunity for you to help, don't hesitate.
It's creating an opportunity for even more people in our community to come together to help children and youth be successful in school and in life. And we need your help. To find out how you can get involved, please visit the Are You Ready website.